Channel. Today is Friday, May 15th, 7:10 a.m. PST. You want to go over a few trades I took today. I think I took 2 or 3 trades. Yeah, one of them was across these 4 accounts, and the other one was on this one account. So really quick, let's go over these 4 accounts and the one trade I took. On the performance, we have yesterday. Today I took one trade, $577. So let's get into that one. So market open, I believe, was right here on this area. So what I was seeing was market had tapped into this zone right here. Here, I'll make this. This was this internal like equal low. It was also a 15-minute gap that got tapped into but not really filled. So what happened was right at open, we hesitated to break through it a few times, came up, and then we also did not break through right here. This is a 1-minute gap, but it's also a 15-minute gap and a 30. Yeah, 15, kind of a wick right there, but what's more important is this 30-minute gap. Yeah, 30-minute gap right there. We tap into it, reject again, and we're probably going to reject again because we're putting in a sequence of lower lows as we're continuing this downtrend right here. But yeah, what I want to show you is the trade I tried to take this morning. So again, this is a 30-minute. There's a wick on the 15-minute, but we're also inside this 5-minute gap. And I got sold on the continuation 5-minute break to the upside, targeting whatever, like internal draws, equal highs, and the draw above, right? So I was looking to do something like this, targeting the highs with my stop at whatever. And so right off the bat, we can see that I entered longs and I got stopped out. That's what happened. And yeah, that was on this account. I can just show you real quick. Yeah, I got stopped out. But it is what it is. I went on more contracts because I had $1,000 left and I was feeling pretty good about that trade because we were already pumping up. I was kind of thinking about going short because this was a pre-market pump, and so maybe at open there was going to be a manipulation short to take people like me out, which of course happened. But yeah, all good. I got stopped out. But over here on these accounts, these 4 accounts, we can see I took a long after I got stopped out because market reversed. So I think I took that on the smaller time frame. Yeah, so market came down and tapped into this internal gap right here after sweeping the lows. Got a rejection down, and so not only is that an internal gap on the way down, but it's equal lows right here. So we swept in this gap. There's a mini gap right in here, right there, dink. And so I just took the reversal on the way up. I don't know which time frame it is. Yeah, 15-second inverse to the upside. Not my best trade, but it was a quick little scalp on these 4, and that was everything I took today. So those 2 trades. What I'm trying to work on is sizing less. Obviously, I say this in every video. Sizing less and remaining patient. So if we jump over to my trading view, these are the trades that I had marked out. Was a long on the break of this 15-minute and 4-hour because they're stacked gaps, targeting the draws above, and a short if price was continue this downtrend. So this is a huge downtrend. I want to see price break into this 4-hour gap and the 1-hour gap, and then eventually target New York low. And so, yeah, I had this long marked out just in case price wanted to, break out of this, retest, and then go higher, because we can see right in here, there's these stacked gaps that we would have had to break to go higher. But that's pretty much it. Just those two trades. I ended with whatever set amount of profit. And yeah, so the things I've been trying to work on even today after this trade session is to size less, remain patient and wait for my setup side mark out of the morning, and to follow the daily loss limit. So what happened on both of those trades, the loser and the winner, was I still feel like I'm sizing heavy even with 10 contracts. So yeah, I just got to pull it back a little bit. I'll even do it right now. So on the settings on the leader account is, yeah, I have max of 10, so I might even just bump that down to like 7 or 6. So 7 is the max, and we'll just save that. Just because like 10, if I'm doing whatever and it pulls back 40 points, that's 8 times 10 is, I believe, 800. Don't get me for that. I don't know. So bad that we are like this. But yeah, if I do like 7 or 6, let's just say 6 times 40 point stop loss times the $2 that it's worth each point. So 8 times 6 is 4,200 or whatever the hook. 4,800. Yeah, $480, $500. So, wow, that was horrible math. My bad. But you get the point here. And what's funny is this 5-minute is breaking out to the upside now after we finally swept out some more liquidity to the downside. And yeah, it's all good. It happens. And we move on. But yep, those are the trades I took. 5-minute break to the upside finally happened. And what's more important, like I said earlier, is this 30-minute gap got mitigated to the upside, targeting internal draws. But yeah, it's gonna wrap up this video. We're off to the weekend, and realistically, we've made $1,500 on this account, so just slowly grinding away. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna peace out, sign out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.